Hey everyone, welcome to Drone News Now. Welcome to Drone U HQ. As always, my name is Paul. How much does the DJI ban really matter? It's a question that many of us are asking, as you can still buy older DJI models and you can still fly them. Well, DJI was smart. They knew if they got FCC certificates before the FCC ban that they could keep selling new drones. Welcome the Avata 360. DJI's first drone post-ban is here in the United States. It's available at usdronesupply.com. For $1,000 up to $1,800, you can get your hands on the Avata 360. Now, I'm really excited for this drone, not because it competes with the anti-gravity A1, which is also banned from any new product. So their gimmicky remote will literally be a lot of money that you've spent to have a skill that cannot be developed beyond one particular drone. The Avata 360 has a traditional remote, so for all of us who have spent years developing our skills and habits as drone pilots can get much better shots than what you would consider with an anti-gravity A1. I'm really excited for this new Avata 360, not for creative purposes at all, but for purposes that we'll talk about in an upcoming news show. In our next piece of news, it looks like a nonprofit has developed an entire drone that you can 3D print. Yep, you heard that right. This 800mm frame is actually something that's going to help a lot of people in the maker space. It's very difficult to print drone parts, especially 3D printed drone parts, as most people have printed frames from carbon fiber. Well, this takes drone building to a whole new level. Designed as open source and designed to actually help people research drone parts. The frame actually reminds me a lot of a Skydio X10. So check it out. If you're thinking about building and designing your own drones, this might be something that you want to consider. In our next piece of news, French manufacturing Renault, who I probably am not pronouncing that right, nor do I care, is entering the manufacturing space in France for drones. Yeah, Renault, who makes cars, will now be making drones. Can you believe it? I know I can't. In fact, they're talking about producing long-range drones for defense purposes, and really they're diversifying their entire manufacturing supply chain to be able to help out with the French government. So we're seeing a trend worldwide where companies who manufacture things are now getting into building drones. Is World War III on the way? I don't know. I sure hope not. Last but not least, something very interesting is happening. Many of you have been hearing about these ICE protests and ICE raids, as a viral video had just come out showcasing an ICE officer was yelling at ICE protesters as they were stopping him from arresting a child predator. Now, ICE is taking it one step further in squashing these protests by having no-fly zones, also known as TFRs, over all of their DHS and ICE facilities. So now if you're a drone pilot and you need to fly in that area for work, well, you'll probably be calling whoever is in charge of that ICE facility to get permission to fly. It might seem like a small thing for drone pilots, but it's a very big thing for ICE protests. That's it in this week of drone news. I hope that you garnished. That's it for all of us here at Drone U HQ for the Drone News Now for this week. If you have a question, go to askdroneu.com and upload it for our podcast, which you can find deep dives and way more information than what we promote on this news show. I'm really excited because one of our new articles, we talk about how you can get Mavic 4 Pro capabilities without spending Mavic 4 Pro prices. Check out our article on the Mini 5 Pro and how you can get that cool rolling effect without spending buku bucks. My name is Paul, and I'll see you next time.